Okay, welcome one and all. It's your boy EX Show here with another recording of BSN. And yes, guys, like I said on my previous video, I will be throwing up videos from here and there on this game because I just love it so much. Well, anyway, people and viewers out there of like, I will be showing you Mushin Tower. Now I won't go through all the levels of Mushin Tower. I will just be going through just a few of the levels. I think I can take you guys all the way up to Mushin Darkness, and that's what we're going to try to get accomplished today, because Mushin Tower is a relatively difficult dungeon, and it's also a solo dungeon. I believe you guys already know that from prior videos out there. What I'm going to try to achieve here though is I'm going to try to achieve if I can beat darkness or not. I don't know relatively, because this dungeon is more a power fest than anything else. Like, yes, this is probably the one dungeon that, you know, you're going to need to have a lot of attack power to deal with. And the reason why I say so is because each time you guys fight a boss throughout this dungeon, if you don't kill him in a certain amount of time, then you know the boss is going to explode, because you know he's going to get enraged, and then you know everything is going to be over from that point. So make sure you have a good amount of attack power before you come here, because if you don't, then you know everything is going to be like, you know, fucking hassling for you to deal with, and you know, you don't want to go through that. I tried this dungeon so many times at, you know, low hand attack power, and it just don't work out. So, you know, before I even start doing what I do here, just want to show you guys an overview of my character and the stats that I'm about to go with now. Yes, I know I have 528. It might seems to be, you know, one of those, you know, it might seems to be like it's relatively high, but it's not that high, you know. And believe it or not, you know, 15 floors of this place can be very, very hassling. So guys, I'm gonna take my KFM drum can through here, and I'll show you guys all the way from floor 1, go to all the way till floor 8, and try to beat Rage and try to beat all of Mushin's forms that he's going to be throwing at you. Now, darkness can be a little bit tricky, but I believe I've seen the mechanics of how to fight him, and I'll show you guys how you can take care of Rage and how you can take care of darkness, which I believe they're both similar but different. So, alright, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna come here to this old guy, and I'm gonna collect a few quests from him. Now, here's a very good place to make gold if you're actually looking for anything in the gold department, like money. This is definitely one of the dungeons that you can make maybe 4 or 5 gold here, so you can add that to as a part of your daily list of making gold in this game. I've seen videos where people are asking how to make a lot of gold, like how to push out 40 or 50 gold per daily. It's definitely doable, but just know that you're going to have relatively good gear to, you know, to at least make that amount of money. I mean, I know a lot of people tell you guys that shit, but they don't kind of really explain how you make that much money. They show you videos and stuff, but they don't tell you, hey, you know, you need to have a relatively basis good character to do most of the content in this game, because if you don't, then you won't make that much money. So I'm here to tell you how, and you know, at least show you guys what you can do in terms of making money. So I'm going to do this video part Mushin Tower, part solo grind, show you guys where you need to go, and you know, the dungeons and stuff that you need to do. Just remember, you need to have good gear, and the reason why I say so is because nobody's not going to accept you in your party if you don't have relatively good gear. You can't do dungeons like Necropolis and Avalanche and stuff like that if your gear is not good, which those are the dungeons that gives you the most gold and the money, give you the most gold and money, I mean to say. So let's go ahead and start off here. I'm gonna start off on floor 1. Reason being, starting off here as floor 1 is because we definitely want to, start at the basis that we can start at, like the basic that we can actually start at, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fix up a couple thing here with my stream. Just need to take that off, and yeah, there we go. So now we're actually gonna go in, face Mushin, see if we can beat him. As I said, I won't go past floor 8 on this video because my character is still not relatively that strong to even get past darkness, and I will try to beat him. You might see me fail a couple of times, but I really don't care. It's a game. Don't get too serious with it. Just do your best as you can do, and keep it moving. When you get strong enough, you will know. You will know when you're strong enough, because Mushin won't, be that hassling to deal with. So here's the first floor. So I'm gonna do it from the first floor, come all the way up. I won't do it in segment like other people would just show you this part and then you'd have to search another video to find the other part. I'll just do all the floors going all the way up there. Now these are the peoples that you can actually fight. You can just pick one. I'm just gonna pick anyone. That's the KFM. Let's go with him first, and we're just going to fight all the way through Mushin Tower, go all the way up to Mushin himself, fight John Hardo, see how he is, which that guy can be a bitch to fight, but let's start this off. Now I can tank these guys pretty well. There won't be any problem for me, but these guys might be issue for you guys to deal with. It's not gonna do anything. Alright, and this is a good place to farm warrior tokens too also, guys, so keep that in mind, that you can actually farm a lot of warrior tokens here if you want to. There's actually a ticket that you can actually buy that will put you at floor 5, and you can grind there. I believe you can do it over and over again if you want warrior tokens, but like I said, I can't stress this as much. Please make sure you have good gear before you even decide to deal with gear. Drag you out like that. And there we go. So that's one, and we're gonna continue as soon as he opens the door. So we're gonna go up here. Yeah, I love KFM. That's just the main class that I play in this game. My first class that I used to play as, believe it or not, was an assassin. And I don't have anything against assassin. They're actually really cool, nice DPS, nice damage. But the one thing with assassin that I really just Iron Shoulder, I believe I might have activated that buff. Yeah, activated it. It's activated. So I have a set amount of time that I can go to. Well, it's off now. Maximum damage. go. Now I remember the first time coming here, that guy was an hassle for me to beat. Like when I first came here, just about every boss gave me a challenge in some way. Like they were really challenging. It wasn't really easy getting through here, so I knew from that point that this dungeon wasn't really about a skill mechanic or, you know, mechanism and shit like that. It was more about, you know, your gear and your power and how hard you hit. Some boss do come with that mechanism, like, you know, Mushin and John Ardo, but apart from that, everything else, especially this room, can be very hard for most people if you're just coming here. Like I said, don't grade yourself too hard, because if you don't have the gear, you can't do here. I'm just gonna suck them in. And you can tell just by the damage I'm putting out just exactly what I'm talking about when I say this dungeon is more about power. They're not hitting me that hard. I remember when I came here, I couldn't even get past these guys, like, without them one-shotting me. Those bomber guys, like, they will hit you really, really hard. So before you even try here, make sure you have relatively a good amount of attack power, maybe like around the 400 category, just to be safe. I got enough tanks so I can actually definitely tank them. I'm just gonna put them to sleep while I deal with the other rest of guys here. I love that skill. He's gonna sleep for the duration of the time. And there we go. They're all dead. Wake up. And that's that. Now we have to wait until the other rest of the mobs come here. Take this time right here to heal up, to get your life full. Here they come. It's literally seconds before you can actually do that. So, and the old guy will tell you, you know, take time to rest. We haven't reached anything difficult as yet right now, guys. Till you get to like floor 5 and 6, that's when things start to get a little bit, you know, more hassling, and, you know, we can deal with it. So like I said, this may not be a perfect run through, but it will give you an idea to what the boss mechanic is. Lag spike right there. My bag is getting full, so I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, just get rid of these items right here real fast. Yeah, I'm just cleaning up my bag. And now I'm about to go up here. Now there is a chance if you fight one of the top level bosses in here, you can actually get 30. You can get a pack of warrior tokens that gives you about 30 of them. I think I got that one time I'm getting here. I wasn't sure if it was this boss that we're about to fight, but I believe it's one of them. One of them give it to you. Now this boss here, to activate him, all you have to do is buy one of these HP pills. Just buy one, and the moment you buy one, you can pick between 6 of these warriors which one you want. I usually go for the destroyer because they have that stun lock ability that can allow me to launch the enemy in the air. So the moment you do that, he will spawn. Now when I first came at this boss right here, I didn't understand the importance that it was all about power to fight him. And look out for the mobs that he spawned, because they will hit you hard too. So you want to kind of avoid them and still dish out your, your power as much as you can. Well, kind of lose some of my focus there a while ago. I'm gonna reset it back with my tremor, Iron Mountain. That's what I was talking about. You see how he just lifts them in the air? That's good sometimes. Allow you to. Ah man, my freaking common strike. I could have got that down. Up there. Then I'm gonna come back down. Hit him. Basically, every time I dazed them, the guy would launch. And that's the reason why I pick him, because, a launch is better than anything. And I got a Naru coin for that. And yes, this is where you can also get the Endless Soul Shield also too, which is relatively good for 45s and 46 and above that. But once you get to 50, you want to do like Labyrinth and all the other top top gear, top dungeons, not gears. What the hell am I talking about? Yeah, top dungeons. So right here around level 45, 46 and 47, you can actually definitely get it. Now floor 5, this is where things start to get a little bit heated with this guy right here. Now I remember I was watching a lot of videos on this guy right here. I couldn't beat him when I was first here because he's one of those bosses that I'm talking about when it comes to power. Now this guy right here, I think you might have to have a minimum of 460, maybe higher than that, but I will try to explain it for those who are probably never been here, or probably those who've been here and have a problem with this guy. This guy, he's relatively strong, but he gives you buff that would relatively make this fight a little bit much more easier. For me, it's going to be easy because, like I said, I have 528, so it's not going to be as hassling. Now, if you were below that number right there, yes, you're going to have to take advantage of those 4 orbs that's around him. I believe each of them give you a different buff. I believe the red one gives you power, the white one gives you tank, one gives you regen, and the other one does something else. I don't really know. Don't quote me on that. You can look at the buff yourself and kind of figure out what it is. So I'm just gonna go. Now this is where things might get rough. Look out for him because he will have that ability right here, which goes. So I'm gonna go into the red one, suck up a little bit of defense, not defense, I mean to say attack. And as you can see, you can definitely see the attack that I'm pushing out on him. Just make sure you dodge him, guys. Make sure you move out of his way when he does that that knockdown, else. And when he does that, just backstep out and let him do his thing. I should have just flying promo with that, but yeah, and I just evaded. Purposely save it for that. Now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna take the tank. Wouldn't matter because my recovery from that wasn't bad. And there we go. We got him. Now they can drop accessories that you might going to need to upgrade your accessories and stuff like that. So they will drop like belt of a ligament that you need to upgrade some of your top-notch accessories. So keep in mind, whatever you get right here you can definitely use. Now I just finished that floor, so we can go ahead and collect our first quest that we got here. Now things are going to get even more tougher as we go up. We're on floor 6 now. This floor right here now is kind of like the Wheel of Fate, where you get to pick a boss that you can fight, and hopefully it randomly don't drop on any of those strong mobs. Now it will drop on a strong mob, and who we're gonna fight today is that guy right here. The weakest one I heard in this one to fight would be Ugong, the spider, and I believe the Bahamas is actually one of those mobs. Try to stick to this guy as much as possible, because the reason why I say so is because he will try to hit you with that bomb thing, and that can take off a lot of life. So if Rising Dragon out there, I'll definitely take that chance to do that. I don't like this thing. Yes, he drops a poison field down, so you might want to just step back out. Yeah, I always save my recovery no matter what, because I need that recovery. Back with pummel. I love doing that. That is like so my favorite skill right there. So most people just intend to believe you're gonna, like, you know, run away. There we go. We got him. Nothing good yet so far, but we are getting Narus. So we are getting warrior tokens, and that's good because we're going to need a lot of those. I have some soul shield here that I can salvage. I don't really need anything right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and salvage these soul shield right here while still continuing the grind. Now I have a total of 12 soul shield right here, 12 warrior tokens, and that's really good because those things are really difficult to get. and people need a lot of them for gears and different stuff. Now we're about to go on the other floor, which I believe we're gonna fight John Hardo right now, and then after him we have a few more people we have to fight. Now I'll try to explain the mechanics behind Mushin and behind John Hardo, even though people probably already have done that, but this is mine, so I'll do it as a KFM pointer. Now there he is right here. There's a chance that he will drop that hat that he's wearing, but I don't believe I'm gonna get it because I've done him so many times before and I never got it, so I'm not really looking for it. But what I am looking for is to defeat him. Now, like I said before, way before we get to the top of this tower, this is not for me to complete the entire dungeon because I obviously don't have the gear to do that. But what I will do, I will see if I can get past Pain, Rage, and might Darkness, because still it's a power surge. So I'm gonna see what we can do here. So let's go ahead and dive in with him. With this guy, you just need to be careful. Save your right dodges and save all your stuns. As a KFM, you need to do that. I remember doing him, like for that attack right there, just dodge that. So he also have a nasty back attack. I believe you just saw him use it right there a while ago. You need to look out for, and that move also too. You need to get out of his way, which is the reason why I'm moving around so much. Oh man, he got me with it anyway. Just use my knockdown on him. Up there. One of the things that you can do too, also viewers, as a KFM, you also can see that skill right there. He will try to get behind you. Now, the reason why you see me tank past that skill right there is because I have the defense. Now, if you don't have the defense, that will hurt. That skill right there, get out of that skill and wait on him to come forward, and then try to dodge him, try to iframe him out of the way. By doing that, you'll miss most of his attacks. So save that, reset with Comet Strike. Kind of wake me up into that. He's gonna hit me. Recover. So we're just, yeah, you see how much life that took off? Now imagine if you were not me and you didn't have the defense. That will pretty much scrape a lot of your life off. I just iframe past that. Hit him up there. Grab him. Now beat his face in, and that should be it for John Hardo. And yes, most people come up here and fight him and they get his hat. Now that is pretty much one of the hardest boss in the dungeon that we just beat a while ago. Now I'm 28 minutes into this video and I'm going to stop it right here on John Hardo, because I don't want this to be like a relatively long video. Well, you know what, nah, let's go. I said that I was going to bring you guys all the way up there. If you guys have the time to watch, then you know, why not? I know somebody would probably learn something from this, and you know, it will better off people in a way to actually understand how this dungeon operates, because I've watched a lot of video, but yet none of them explain how it works. And one of the things that they don't tell you is that this place is gear oriented. Everybody like to believe that they do it on their own in somewhat way. No, you're not gonna come here with, you know, small amount of attack power and believe that you're gonna beat the dungeon. Don't believe anybody who say that, please, because as you can see, if you're not on certain things, then you won't be able to beat him. Now this guy right here is Pain. He's the first of Mushin that you're gonna fight before you get to Rage. Now there's some iframes that you definitely have to pay mindful of when you're defeating this guy. It's more about bursting him down really quick, really fast, and getting him out the way. Now that might be difficult because he has a grab that you have to get around. His grab is kind of like a forward push where he will tell you, get off me, I need my timer to go down. So every time you make that mistake on this boss, it will cost you in somewhat way. So you need to miss his iframe, and I'll show you his attack that you need to go around on. That skill right here, where he's gonna open his palm on you, and now see, he just grabbed me because I didn't go around on him like I said I was going to. Now he's gonna put up a buff that you guys, yeah, that right there, you have to like get out the way of that skill right there. When you see him start doing his hands in that forward motion, just move out of his way, because he will grab you and make it kind of, ah man, see, he pushed me off, but I'm gonna come back in with my pummel. I just sighted him out of the way a while ago. Now stun him out of it. As you can see, the timer is going. Just missed that. And there you go. That's how you defeat the first one. Easy, easy. Now the next one is going to be the hassle, getting past Rage. Now Rage is going to be much more stronger than him, so you have to pay in mind that Rage come with a few more skills that you have to deal with, and a bit of mechanics to beat this boss, because he has a one-shot skill that if you don't avoid it, he will definitely tear through you, no problem. Because as I can show you again, as my stats, 116-25 actually, that's pretty much a high defense. And if he's hitting me as hard there, now imagine what he will do to your defense if you were below that. So we're going to go ahead and try this one. This one can be relatively difficult because he has a bit more mechanics that you have to actually understand. One of his mechanics is that he has a skill that can literally scrape a lot of life off you. Like, just for me, it would scrape damn near 75% of life off me. So when it comes to Rage, it's more about knowing how to deal with him. So he's gonna definitely grab you. He's gonna set his little skill on you, so just watch him. There's a skill that you have to look out for. That skill right there. See that skill that you see him use? You don't need that skill to hit you, because if it hits you, then Mushin is gonna have a very nice night with you. Ah, no. Alright, don't blow your back. Don't blow your back step. When he starts doing that, you have to run to the edge, wait for it to spread out amongst your feet, and then you back step out of it. I didn't do it quite right because I blew mine. See? Now the great thing about it, and my brother kind of told me about it because he's the one that really done a video on this, and he said, yo bro, when he does that skill, all you have to do is be mindful to get out the way. So there we go. he's gonna definitely do it again. Make sure you heal, guys. You're gonna see him charge it up. When it's spread out to your feet, I believe I blew mine. There we go, right there. You just heard me iframe past it. That's basically how you're gonna deal with this boss. And make sure you save your resets, because your resets are going to need it. Up there. Make sure you save your resets. Push me back. I'll move forward. Now he's gonna do it again. Make sure you grab a eel while he's doing that. When you see it spread out amongst your foot, iframe past it. That's basically how you have to deal with this boss. Now look out for his white spread. Up there. Move, move, move. There we go. Ah, no. Oh my god, I blew it. Damn, I blew it. I'm gonna definitely take this damage, but the timer is running down, so we need to actually kill him. Don't get anxious, just try. Oh my god.
Please try again later.
Damn! Oh my god. Oh my god. So you see what I just said a while ago, guys? Don't be anxious about that fight, because he will definitely kill you. So I didn't think I did bad there. I just should have just healed and just went back in there and actually kill him. But you guys get the mechanics, how to actually deal with him. That's how you deal with him. However, I'm going to stop the recording right here. Not for the sole purpose that I can't beat Rage. I mean, you guys see how close I got his life down. And it's simply because I'm at the 38 minutes threshold on this video. So I'm going to stop this right here. And basically I hope you guys learned something on my way coming here. I just want to show you guys basically the mechanics. And you see how hard he hit me also too for the defense that I'm actually on. Now you can imagine his next phase. Sorry, you can imagine his next phase. The next phase would be powerful. So when people tell you that floor 9 and 10 and all of those onwards are easy, just bear in mind the attack power and strength that they have dealing with those floor, because with me I'm still having a relatively hard time defeating this boss, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm no pro at the KFM, and I'm definitely not no pro in this game, but I can, try to squeeze out as much damage I can with my character. Now, with that being said, guys, your boy Show is about to jump off. What I will do is that when I come back in tonight, I will, personally do a recording of me fighting him, and I'll show you guys in more in-depth. But right now, we're actually at the 40 minutes recording line, so I don't want to push this on any more further. So I'll see you guys on the next video. It's a boy EX Show telling all his viewers, peace out, bless up. I'll be seeing you guys. Bye.